Hey, Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, aka Man of the People, with a late Sunday night update for you for this Carolina Panthers team. This is going to be a quick video here, but just did not want to leave you guys uninformed, right, of some things that have been going on. So the thing that happened today was Carolina Panthers. They didn't really have practice. They had a walkthrough basically. So that means just going through some things. No media was there. There will also not be a practice tomorrow. They'll get back at it on Tuesday. Joint practice this week against the Cleveland Browns as they prepare to play them Friday night. So continue to keep it locked in here for the latest updates and information about this Carolina Panthers team. But let's go ahead and get you all information about this one transaction that did take place today. Here it is. They signed linebacker Chris Barnes and waived linebacker. I'm not even going to try to say that name, so that's why I have it for you on the screen. But again, this one transaction for today was signing linebacker, Chris Barnes, and waiving linebacker to, again, not going to try to say his name. Now, Barnes, he comes to us from the Packers and most recently the Cardinals. I think he started like 6 games or something like that for the Cardinals in the past couple of years. So not anything that's gonna move this team in a major way. Just looking to add some depth here and try to continue to figure out the bottom of the roster and get some strength there for some of these guys. So surprisingly, seeing quite a few join us tonight for this quick video, but just in time. What's going on? Big Swin, appreciate you signing in. Smokey, and then we gotta do this for our members, right? Our members are what makes this channel go. So shouts out to you, Nicole, for being a member. Hey, if you have the ability to become a member, please consider doing so. We do everything we can to earn your support around here. I like to say you have a friend of the media, which is myself. So anytime you guys have questions about the team, players, rules, whatever, I'm here for it. Last year, we made it to every single game. So if you become a member, it's not like you're going to get some sporadic content. You're getting a very full commitment from us to continue to earn your support and work for you and, be the man of the people, as we say. Christopher Johnson, you threw me off because my name is Chris Jenkins. I'm like, I know I'm not signing on to watch my own show. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And again, we're going to get back at, have you been enjoying the videos that we've been putting out so far? The most popular video being the highlights that we put out immediately after practice. So we're going to keep that up for you guys, including when they're in Houston. So, we've got a joint practice this week with Cleveland. We also are going to have a joint practice with Houston. So they're going to keep coming, all right? Let's touch on FanFest pretty quickly. It was a well-attended occasion yesterday. And let's just go ahead and rock through some of the things that happened yesterday at FanFest. If you haven't already heard, this guy right here, he struggled a little bit yesterday at FanFest. This is our kicker, Ryan Fitzgerald. He struggled yesterday, just going 1 of 3. So not the best day for that young man, but a great, great day for this guy right here. Jace, Garland was part of the Make-A-Wish event last night for the Carolina Panthers. So he was actually at practice some with the fan. It's late night, so I get tongue-tied. But he was actually at practice with these guys some this week. Got to run a play, last play of the night, and he scored a touchdown. It was a really great moment. Crowd cheered, and it was a good way to end the night as they went to fireworks shortly after that. But that's always really cool to see the Make-A-Wish dreams come true when teams are able to do that. Continue to rock through it. Here we go. It's also a family night. So fans bring out their family, but so do the players as well. Here you see Robert Hunt and fellow teammates having their kids out. Both of them boys look a little healthy. Robert's son looks like he's thinned out, but I'm not sure the player on the left, but his son still definitely has a chunk going on. Sorry about that, but that's cool to see. And look at this, look at this, look at this. Fans, the fans were out. The fans were out dressed to impress. I don't know who this guy is, but somebody I'm sure can recognize him, right? And part of the fans, they said they had just over 45,000 tickets sold for this event last night. 45,000 sold is a ton more than last year at Clemson. So I don't know if that was a business decision or they may still, flip-flop it back. They like to say 2 states, 1 team for the Carolina Panthers. But here is the final shot of the night. What you see here, the laser show, the fireworks show, really, really cool stuff going on last night for the Carolina Panthers. I must confess, yours truly was not there last night, had the staff there, but my son loves monster trucks, and they were in Concord last night, so we had to go check it out. It was a great, do I have a picture? Let me see. Let me see if I can quickly get up a picture from last night of the Jenkins family at the event. I love to connect with you guys, share my life. I also love it when you guys have an opportunity to meet me, which has been going on, and I hope that we continue to cross paths. Let me see if I can quickly get this picture up. Let's see. I think you guys will love this. So here's a little bit of what I was doing last night where I could not make it. Oh, can't clearly get that on there. We got enough of that on there where you can kind of see it. That is me and my daughter at the Monster Truck Jam last night. And that was the beginning, and she's just like having a good time. So, like I said, I always like to be more than just a reporter. I like to connect with you guys. That's the only way you get to be man with people. And I love when you all continue to meet me. I've literally seems like every time I'm going out, have had a chance to meet y'all. So please, if you see me out, say hello. Christopher Johnson. There you go. You became a member tonight. I appreciate it. We need you. Thank you for the members. Other people that aren't members, you also have the ability to be to do a super chat, which helps us grow, which helps us continue to do what we do. Christopher Johnson, thank you so much for becoming a member. Let's see if I can ask her a question too before I get out of here. We got another member that signed on. What's up, Panthers boy? Appreciate you. You've been loyal. Coming on. All right, Mr. Lee says you should put highlights on your lives, or at least half the highlights, and name it. That way you will get more views on every video you put up. So I do put some of the highlights on the video when I go live. It just depends on what the action is. One of the challenges that I have with doing what I do and being independent and small, honestly, most of the time during the week, is really just a one-person operation. Then on game days, we go up to 3 or 4. Depending on the season. This year, we're just going to go up to 3 total, including myself. So what happens is there's a lot of production that goes into doing a live show. And I'm literally the last journalist at the stadium every day, just trying to do what I do, because I don't have somebody putting up graphics, slicing up videos, and writing scripts and things like that, putting everything together. So as one person to continue to make things bigger, it's really tough. But Mr. Lee, I appreciate it. The feedback, and certainly, at times when I can, I will continue to put that video from practice into my post-game live show. Thank you very much for the feedback. Tyler Jones, I'm a little worried about our kicker position. So, it's certainly going to be a new guy. Anytime there's a new guy, you kind of get worried and say, what do we have in this new person? But I will say this, so far in practice, the kickers have both been like 4 or 5. They consistently been 4 or 5. And they're also kicking on what they call a skinny or a more narrow goalpost than usual. So I'm not worried about it yet, because what I've been seeing in practice looks solid. Guy Fitzgerald certainly didn't have a good practice at FanFest yesterday, but overall, they've been good. All right, so appreciate everybody for joining me tonight. Again, tomorrow is going to be an off day. We'll be back at it Tuesday. I will be back. Videos going up probably within 30 minutes of practice ending. I'll put out the full highlight video. Then typically about 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm able to go back live and go through my breakdown of practice, play-by-play, and further analysis, and also take your questions. So if you enjoy it, please consider set your notification to join me live. And hey, again, shout outs to the new member tonight, Chris Johnson. I appreciate it. I need it. We're going to continue to work hard and earn your viewership, and be not just earn your viewership, but be a very, very good resource to get in-depth questions answered and whatever your other personal questions may be. Thank you all, everybody, so much for watching. I'm Chris Jenkins for Charlotte Vibe.